Hi, it's Geoff here from Discover Double Bass. We've got another video lesson for you today, and we're going to be looking at the G-6 blues that I just played then. Now, the backing track is available for free at discoverdouble-bass.com, and if you subscribe for free, you also get the sheet music for this lesson. We're going to be looking at how you play the tune, and I'm also going to give you some other exercises to iron out some issues of technique that surround this piece. So let's get started and look at the G-6 blues. Now, whenever I'm playing a new tune like this, I like to look at the technical challenges it presents. And I wrote this piece because I thought it would be nice to have something that looks at shifting, something that looks at maintaining hand shape, and also something that helps practice using the neck heel. If you've been following the previous technique lessons, you'll have seen that we cover all of these aspects in detail, so it's nice to tie everything together. What I'd like to do is just to give you a preparation exercise, which is essentially a shifting exercise which will help you just establish where the notes are in this scale. The piece that we're playing is a G-6 blues, and the key signature is F major because G Dorian, which is the scale that we're using, is the second mode of F major. Don't worry if you don't understand it, but it just means that we've got one flat in the key signature, which is B flat. Also, just remember, it's worth noting that -6 chords actually contain a major 6. So G-6 contains a G minor triad, but with a major 6th. Let's have a look at a preparation exercise that we can use to get our fingers moving in the right way. I just like to do this simple shifting exercise. And what we're doing there is we're just getting used to playing the scale. The pattern is the D followed by the A, then you move to the next note on that string, down a string to the next note, which is an E natural, shift up, cross back to the first string, shift up, and continuing up until we reach the G harmonic with our third finger, and then we go backwards, and then we're back at the beginning. This exercise is really good because it just prepares the hand by looking at all the different shifts that we're going to be using. I'll play that one more time for you, and if you need the sheet music for this, it's available at discoverdouble-bass.com. Have a look at that. It might help you just iron out the problems before you start actually looking at the piece. The blues starts on the note G, and then we've got a 5th immediately. Let's have a look at the hand shape there. I'm maintaining the correct hand shape. I can reference by using the harmonics, and then we shift into the first position of the neck heel. So my neck heel is against my thumb, and it means that when I play the E and the B flat, which are the next two notes, I'm quite confident that they'll be in tune. Then we move the hand back, and chromatically from C, C sharp D, and then we go back to the first note and repeat. Let me play that for you again a little bit slower. G, D, E, B flat, and then C, C sharp D. Second time, we do the same start of the riff, and then B flat and E, sliding down to a D. From the beginning, variation. And if you want to check your tuning, make sure that you hit the harmonic when you go back there. That whole 2-bar sort of sequence repeats, but there's a fill. And this fill is D harmonic just by barring the note there, and then the B natural to the G. And that gives a kind of dominant 7th sound, leading us to the C minor. This is the same pattern, and at this point you cross back to the G. Let's just step back a second and look at the C minor. So I said it's the same pattern, just to give you the notes: C, G, A, E flat, chromatic up to the G. And it repeats it and then plays the D. Let's just step back a bit and have a look at the notes for when we reach the C minor part. C, G, A, E flat, F sharp, F, F sharp, G, and then you do it again. But this time, instead of the chromatic part, you play D, which leads you back to the G. Maybe you want to check your tuning. It's okay. Same riff again. Then you go down the A minor 7 flat 5 scale, or half diminished if you prefer to call it that, and it's A, G, F, E flat, and I'm sliding from the A and the G. So the fingering is first finger on the A, little finger on the G, so I can slide F, E flat. Then we move on to D, C, and this is over the dominant 7 part of the chord progression. It's D, open D, C, B flat, D, B flat, A. Yeah, so I'll just go back from the A half diminished. The original riff. And here we're going C, G, G sharp, A, and then A, C, C sharp, D, C, A, D. Sounds more complicated when you're spelling it out one note at a time. As I said earlier, don't forget the music for this is available for free at discovereddoublebass.com. I'd like to just play it through a final time so you can see what it sounds like with the backing track. If you've enjoyed the lesson and you're watching on YouTube, you can rate, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you've enjoyed it by pressing like. And if you want more free double bass lessons, including the backing tracks to this and the sheet music for this lesson, you can visit discovereddoublebass.com.